Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Fatima and today I'm going to do a collective reading to see whatever comes out. So whatever messages come out from spirit that you may need to know right now. So I'm going to start off with some oracle cards. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Very glad that you're here today. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and checking out my new content. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and see what comes out from spirit using the Angel Oracle cards. Spirit in the highest good and divine love and light, what can you tell me that the collective watching this video may need to hear? Let's say in the next 2 months. Okay, we have the Angel of Snow. And I'll interpret these in a moment. I don't take these reversed often, so we're going to read them right side up. Angel of Dreams. And then bottom of the deck, we have Uriel for the Angel of Flame and Chakma, Right Eye, Wisdom. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some space here so that you can get a better look at the cards. Okay, I had a deck next to me. So this is like a career deck. There's also some romance cards in here, but it's mainly like career. And as I was shuffling, one of the cards kind of bumped my hand and flew out. So I'm going to take it. Okay, we're going to flip that over towards the end of this first message here. So let's see. I actually feel like pulling some cards from the Stained Glass Tarot as well. So I'm going to shuffle from that. Okay, and with that we have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to go ahead and take that as part of the message. Okay, so let's tap in here. So right off the bat, I feel like some of you have been avoiding a certain kind of project or a certain kind of, there's been something that you've been wanting to work on, start or complete, but it feels overwhelming, or it feels almost like there's so much to do. You don't know either where to start, or you don't know how long it's going to actually take you to complete it. It feels overwhelming. It feels daunting. Okay, this is something with the Angel of the Snow card. You could have started in the winter time. Doesn't matter what year, but it definitely feels like this is something that either you started in the winter, or the idea came to you around that time, or you felt inspired to start working on it or to begin it during a time where there was snow on the ground or when it was very, very cold. Okay, this could also be if you were traveling to a place that happened to be cold, visiting family or something, and maybe that idea came to you then, or you felt like you could work on it then. So with Uriel, the Angel of Flame, it's telling me that there's a lot of passion behind this project. It's telling me that if you decided to actually push forward with this and go through with this, there would be a lot of help from the other side, from the angelic realm, or whatever divine spirits that you believe in. There's a lot of help. And they're going to provide you the wisdom that you need here in order to, I'm hearing, take it step by step. So although it feels overwhelming, there's this need of, I'm getting the word control, but I want to figure out exactly what they mean by this. I don't know if it's letting go of control or if it's gaining more control over this. So give me one moment as I tune in. Okay, I'm hearing like letting go of control and letting the inspiration kind of flow. Not panicking that things are not done at the time that you need them to be done, or you think that you need them to be done. Perfectionism is something that's coming up as well. You may be feeling like you can't complete one part of it because another part of it has to be done yet. And so it kind of puts you in this standstill where you kind of freeze instead of actually moving forward. So let's see. I feel like this card is going to be the advice. What is the advice here Foresight, pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. Okay. You also have the Five of Swords here in reverse. This is definitely about going with the flow, letting go of control, understanding that the inspiration will hit when it's supposed to hit. Now, if you're also someone who has a hard time with like routines or getting things organized, this is also a side message too that like it's time to start working on that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everything has to be done first before you can start. So they're saying baby steps, go with the flow, and inspired inspiration are going to be really important for you. Inspired action, rather. Let's see. Anything else? We have the Five of Cups when I split the deck. Temperance, too. Temperance also talks about, and then Strength in reverse. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, yeah. So I see you coming out of this stalemate. Temperance is about patience. You notice she has these two cups here, this angel, and she's just focused on balancing them. They might be really, really heavy, and she might not know what to do with them next, but she's just holding on to them for now, and she's trusting in the process, right? You have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups in the normal tarot, in the Rider-Waite, the original, would normally signify a person who is grieving. And there's a loss, and there's two cups behind him while he's grieving the three cups that are in front of him. And in the original tarot, all he can see is the grief of the three cups that he's lost and is not aware of the two cups behind him. However, in this deck that I pulled for this reading specifically, this man here has the three cups in front of him, and he also has these two cups in his hands. This is making, and he's underneath, this looks like maybe an apple tree or an orchard tree, and the sun is behind him. This makes me feel like you're healing from this stagnation. Some of you might actually, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, be coming out of some kind of depression. Okay, maybe there was a lack of motivation or inspiration because you were grieving something. Maybe some of you just lost a job or lost a person, even, is something that I'm hearing. We have the Strength card in reverse here at the bottom of the other half of the deck. So yeah, there could have been this feeling of being defeated in a sense, but I definitely see you moving out of that within the next 2 months. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is going to be when it resonates for you. Let's see, anything else? You have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks about responsibility. It talks about getting your ducks in a row. It talks about order. It talks about tradition. You know, some of you may actually be really starting to stabilize or ground your idea, your project, I'm hearing some of you have a home life that's a mess, or things are kind of disordered right now. Maybe you're living in chaos, or you're living with people you don't like, or you're not in the place that you want to be in. There's something about feeling unhappy about where you are, and that's also causing the stagnancy. Some of you need to clean. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. Some of you need to clean. Some of you may need to organize more, declutter. And all of that actually helps remove negative energy. And it also helps remove any stagnant energy. Maybe you even feel so overwhelmed with what's going on in your personal life that you're like, I know this project will make me happy, or I know this new idea will make me happy if I pursued it, but I feel like I have to organize everything first. They're saying just start it anyway. Do what you can, start it. Some of you need to really make a plan with this Hierophant. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about independence and abundance. So yeah, the message here is that even if you're feeling stuck or stagnant, go ahead and start it. Take baby steps, but don't like dilly-dally on it. Like, they want you to actually take some action towards it, because they're saying it's going to help with this Five of Cups. It's going to help with this feeling of depression, sorrow, grief, whatever it is that you're feeling here. I think it's not a coincidence I picked a different deck than the Rider-Waite, because this image is so powerful here in this deck in particular. The fact that he has all of his Five Cups here, he's accepted his grief and his loss, and he's transforming it now into wealth with that orchard tree. So that is the message I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know if it resonated. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.